Hi guys, it's Cindy. This video is a bit late because it's about Alice in Wonderland palette review, and I know there are tons of review out there that shows more professional ideas, and I just want to input some of my feelings after using this product. And I do find that this product has its pros and its cons, so this is just my version. It may differ from yours, but I hope that this can become a guideline for you. So without further ado, I'll just start with this. So as you know, this is the Alice in Wonderland palette, and I'm not going to do any review on this 3D effect thing because I know it's very pretty. I don't think anyone can hate it. I just think that the mirror comes not really useful because it's a bit very blur. It's not really like sharp, and I don't use this mirror that much, but I do think that it's very pretty on top. I just want to say a word or two about the colors and the primer potions and the pencils. So I'm just going to start with how this looks. I do think that the packaging is very chic. It's really pretty and it's black in color. It has gold embellishments here and it's very nice, the Urban Decay. And what is the plus point would be it has this kind of leaflet that it will tell you what sort of colors, the name for them, and it even tells you what is the previous names for the colors. Okay. And it also has this kind of ingredients things down here, which you can see. It says that we don't do animal testing. How could anyone? Yay, great for Urban Decay. So I do like this leaflet, and it's really a good guideline to show you what sort of colors and what's the name for each colors. So I'm just going to start off the colors first. First of all, I do think that the color payout for this palette is really good. What do I mean by color payout is that when you take a swatch it, I'm not going to use my fingers are not very clean, so just take for instance this green color, okay, and I'm going to just place it on my hand, but I'll just show you one more time. Overall, there's 7 shimmers in here. The first shimmer is this one, the Cheshire, the White Rabbit, Wonderland, Curiosa, Midnight Tea Party, Drink Me, Eat Me, and the Jabberwocky. This 7 colors is quite shimmery, and all the color payouts are fantastic, and the colors variation is very good. You have the purple, the blue, the mauve, the pink, the cream neutral colors, the what do you call that, the grays, the black, you know, every sort of smoky eyes. If you want to do smoky eyes, you can use it with this palette. If you want to do party eyes, you want to do like colorful eyes, this gives a very good variation of colors where you get 16 colors, and all of them you have a choice of between matte or between shimmer. But whenever I apply it onto my lids, it's very pigmented. It's like boom, the color just, you know, really you can see it from far, but I'm not sure why is it so sheer on my hand. And yeah, okay, enough of the colors payout. If you want me to rate how's the pigmentation, I'll give it a 8 out of 10. So the next one is the staying powers. If I don't use the primer, which is this, if I don't use this primer, I do think that this lasts quite a long time on the lid without creasing, without any smearing or smudging. It's quite good. But if you use this primer potion together with that, it's quite a long-lasting one. It can last on your lids for quite a long time. And if you want me to rate for the staying power, I would give it a 7 out of 10. So about the blending ability, each colors blends really well. I mean, when you want to blend it together, you want to mix colors together, you don't want to be like a straight line. It does have a very good blending capability, and you can blend out the black especially. You just blend it inside your crease, and I do think that it's very good for blending out, and you just use a normal blending brush or something and it does the job. You can even use your fingers if you want, and I would rate it 8 out of 10 for blending ability. As for the fallouts while applying, I would wish to comment on the shimmery parts of these palettes, especially these ones and this one, Midnight Tea Party. Whenever I use the shimmering part, I'm not sure why, but although I apply, you know, primer potion, I do apply other primers like the ELF primers. There are just so many of those shimmery particles just fall out, and it's always just stuck onto my cheeks, and I'm very quite disappointed in that. I thought that if you compare to my 88 shimmer palette, my 88 shimmer palette actually has less fallouts than this one, so it's quite a huge disappointment actually, if you want to say it, because after applying these, my whole face is so shimmery, it actually become disco ball, and I totally dislike that. So I always have to use a tissue to put under my eyes to avoid fallouts. For the fallout things, I would rate it a 2 out of 10, because if compared to my cheaper version of the 88 shimmer palette, I don't think that has much fallout as these ones, you know. Okay, moving on. About the colors, the range, as you know, I like it a lot. I especially love Drink Me Eat Me. It's a very nice neutral colors. If you don't want to apply any colors, if you want like a very natural look, you can actually use the Drink Me Eat Me colors, and I do think that it's very good. It doesn't have shimmer in it, and the other one that I use quite often is the Vorpal, the grey colors. It's very good for the crease, and the mushroom color is also very good for the crease. You can actually like blend it out. You can use your fingers if you want. You can use a brush if you want. And although they are quite bright colors on the top, but all the ones beneath this are actually quite neutral colors. And I absolutely like it for everyday look. It's quite easy, you know, if you want, you don't need to search for several pans of eyeshadows to get your colors. All of the colors are inside here, so it's quite good. As for the variety of colors, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. And enough of the shadows, I'm going to move on with the this pencil. Many people swear by this. It's a 24/7 glide on eye pencils, and many people have raved about how good this is, how their staying power is, how they don't smudge, how they don't budge, how that you sweat and then this still stays on. But I do not think so for in my case. I do not have oily lids. My lids are quite dry actually, and whenever I apply this to my lower lash line, the tear duct area or somewhere near there, it's just not good enough for the staying power. I always have to reapply this for a couple of hours, and I'm quite disappointed in actually. People were just raving about how good this is, but I don't see that this works for me really well, so I just give it a 5 out of 10. But if you want to say in terms of color how the blackishness is, this is how black it is. And it glides on really good. It's quite smooth to glide on. It doesn't tug on my eyelids, so bonus points for that. But staying powers, not very good. So the last one I'm going to review is the primer potion. I know that most of the people use this for their primers. Frankly speaking, I much prefer my ELF primer. I know it's only like £3 compared to this. If a whole bottle of this is £11, and the ELF is only like £3, but weirdly I do prefer the ELF much better than this one. Although they do change the shape, I heard. Ooh, they do change the shape to a bit of slanting wand, but the consistency of this potion is too watery for me. It's quite watery. It's not really a creamy texture, which I much prefer a creamy texture instead of something watery. So I can't really see how does this really works for me. But instead, in terms of, you know, preventing crease and preventing the eyeshadows to fall out or something, this does equal job with the ERF, and I'm gonna give this a 6.5 out of 10. So yeah, this is my review on how this Urban Decay Alice Wonderland palette actually works for me. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!